if you are single, we're gonna go over some of the 9 best secrets to get in shape, feel confident, and feel good to get ready for the dating world. So let's rock it out. So for secret number 1, we're gonna be breaking down sleep. Why? Because sleep is the number 1 way for your body to burn fat. We also wanna lose weight, which is great, but you actually want to burn fat, so that's what you're left with: leaner, toner, tighter muscles, so your body looks slimmer, you feel stronger, you feel more toned all over your body. How do we maximize sleep to burn fat? Well, most Americans sleep between 5 and 6 hours a night. Ideally, to be maximizing transformation where you're burning the most fat, you want to be sleeping somewhere either at 7.5 hours or 9 hours. So I say 7.5 or 9 because your body sleeps in 1.5 hour intervals called your circadian rhythm. And the only way to wake up and feel refreshed and not slam that alarm clock 7,000 different times is to wake up at your lightest point, which is at the end of that rhythm. So if you're going to sleep, you want to set your alarm for 7.5 hours later or 9 hours later. If you wear a watch or some sort of tracker to track your sleep, you'll notice if you sleep in those intervals, you're waking up and your sleep score is going to be much higher than if it wasn't. So if you want to burn fat and really transform your body, you got to be sleeping, and that's going to be for 7.5 or 9 hours a night. It's the easiest thing to do. We just don't do enough of it. So start maximizing your sleep to then wake up more refreshed the next day, so you have more energy, you do more things, your metabolism's up, everything all bases on how you sleep the night before. So let's get started. There's a 30-30-30 rule out there for how to wake up efficiently, burning fat and all that stuff. So they say within 30 minutes of waking up, you want to get 30 grams of protein in and follow it with 30 grams of steadfast cardio, which means basically a walk with a brisk pace or on an incline, or if you're doing a stationary bike at a pace that you can comfortably talk to someone next to you. The point is, again, you're converting oxygen to CO2 is how you burn fat. So when you're going at those paces, A, you're elevating your heart rate so your circulation's going more, but B, you're taking in deeper breaths and exhaling more frequently. Therefore, you're going to be burning fat. You don't want to go high with HIIT cardio. That's to burn calories, not to burn fat. Remember, our goal here is fat. So we want to be doing a steadfast cardio in the morning, but you want protein before that, so that way your body isn't eating your muscles for energy. It's using the protein as energy in the morning. So great examples for protein is like, 5 or 6 pieces of bacon, like 6 hard-boiled eggs, or just, eggs scrambled, however you want them. Or you can do a protein shake, you can do cottage cheese, you can do like 1.5 cups of yogurt, you can do beans if you're into more, lentils or things like that. Just see where you can get in your 30 grams of protein. Just have plain meat like a chicken breast or hamburger meat or whatever, you can do that as well. But just look for 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up and doing your 30 minutes of steadfast cardio. Even if you don't have equipment, just walk for 30 minutes around your house doing things to get your body going is a great way to jumpstart your day. Water, this is just a Yeti cup, but water is so important for your day and how you flush out toxins, how you flush out fat, and how you expel the bad out of your body, so that way you're able to absorb the good that you're doing through your nutrition. So ideally, you want somewhere between 80 to 100 ounces of water a day. If you are wanting to do more than that, that's fine. You can do that, like 128 ounces is a gallon, but you want to be coming at least somewhere in the 80 to 100 ounces of water a day. It's easy to have a certain size cup that you refill so you know how much you're doing. Like this is a 32 ounce, so I know if I have 3 or 4 of these, I am in the right zone for myself. But water is great because it keeps your body hydrated, it flushes out toxins and fat, it lets your body be more efficient with its processes, and gives you the opportunity to get rid of the bad, so that way you're working at satiating, you're staying away from overeating, because most of the time you're overeating, you're just thirsty. So your body wants water from whatever it can get. So if you're drinking more, you'll have a much more simple system. But water is super important to weight loss. Just make sure you're incorporating it in there. Secret number 4, and I know this isn't a secret to everybody, but secret number 4 is green vegetables. So green veggies help you burn fat at night because it gives you more vitamins and minerals that your body needs to facilitate that process. So Like we said before, sleeping, you burn the most fat while you sleep. Green veggies help assist that. So you want to be having green veggies with protein every single night for dinner. You're not loading up with carbs, you're not spiking blood sugar and causing insulin to be pumped out, therefore storing body carbs as fat because you're not using them for energy. So lots of good reasons why you should be having vegetables at dinner, but the key to longevity, vitality, and all that stuff is get your green veggies in at nighttime with your lean protein. Best way to have dinner, guys. Here is a biohacking pro tip. So along with that sleep, along with the green vegetables, another thing you guys can do is take a teaspoon of honey before bed. Gives your body and brain especially right amount of energy and energy source to perform at its optimal best for sleep. So sleep's important, brain is how you do that. How to help that brain is a little teaspoon of honey. Local honey is always the best for what's around in your area, but just honey in general, a little teaspoon is the right amount of sugar, it's the right amount of nutrients to get that brain going and performing at its best, guys. Exercise is so good for, toning up your body and looking the way you want to look. But always remember, you gain or lose weight based on food, you tone up and get firm and stronger, fix injuries, train for stuff on the exercise side. So you need both. Food is the weight, exercise is how you look, feel, appear, feel confident, feel sexy, have better posture, all those kinds of things come from working out. So you want to be getting 30 minutes in. You don't need this whole monstrosity of a gym, but you do want to be getting in exercise. So if you do it at home, do it at a gym, do something, but you want to be able to be somewhere between 4 to 6 days a week. There's 7 days in a week. If you're exercising the majority of that time, the time that you're not isn't as big of a deal because you're exercising more than you're not exercising. So 30 minutes is about all you need on exercise, but yes, definitely be exercising to get firm, tone, and feel good inside your skin. The simplest thing you can do for burning fat and getting in the best shape of your life for dating is to be walking. It doesn't cost anything. You can go outside, you can just walk around your house, doesn't matter. You want to be walking because walking helps boost your endorphins. You feel a lot happier, you feel better, you are in a better mood. Walking helps with your posture, helps with your spine, helps with strengthening your glutes to relieve back pain. And then walking also helps burn fat because you're going at the appropriate pace to be maximizing oxygen in and converting to CO2. So if you aren't walking at least 30 minutes a day, 60 minutes optimal. I always have the 10,000 step rule. That's because in 10,000 steps a day for 7 days, you're roughly gonna burn about 1 pound of weight just by walking alone. So if being healthy is your goal, definitely add in walking. So secret number 8 is going to be get a journal. The reason why you want to get a journal is 3 parts. When you write something down, you have a 67% higher chance of doing it than if you don't. B, when you write it out, you are now being proactive to your day versus reactive. So you are now planning. You're now able to say, hey, I'm gonna get work done, I'm gonna get my workout done right after that, then I'm gonna enjoy a nice dinner. Whatever you wanna write down is going to be your key to success. So I use the Freedom Journal, but you can use any journal that you think is beneficial to you, the 5-minute journal, blank sheet of paper, whatever you wanna do, but journaling is a huge help for tracking goals, making sure you're hitting where you want to be, and staying consistent. The last secret I want to leave with you guys is when to eat carbs. So carbs are all over the place, from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, going out to eat, whatever. There's always going to be carbs around. So to optimize carbs, your body uses carbs as energy. So you either want to carb load, like before you go on a long endurance run, so you're using that for energy, or you want to have it post-workout to replenish what you burned with the glycogen and things like that. So that's really the only 2 times that carbs are really awesome for you. Now, I'm not saying you can never eat pasta again. My mom's from Italy, so I love pasta, but the point is you want to be smart about it if you're looking for health goals. Best carbs that I normally eat nowadays pretty much is white rice. There's carbs in vegetables and things like that too. But as far as like pastas and things like that, I either will try a vegetable pasta like cauliflower or something along those lines, or just try to avoid them. Or like I said, if I am training for a triathlon, so I do use them as part of energy sources for some of my longer runs and bike rides. But yeah, you kind of want to be smart when it comes to carbs. Other than using them for energy, once you eat them, if you don't use it right away, your body will store it as fat. So if you want super big love handles and a belly and everything else, that's where it mostly comes from, is excess of carbs. So be smart about it, guys. Get out there. Please subscribe, smash that like button for me, and shoot me some comments. I love answering questions. So any question you guys got out there, let me know. I'll see you guys later.